What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to our near reincarnation video. Alright, everyone, we got another event in the game. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. A new character as well. I think it's OX6Y, something like that. We'll get into that in just 1 second. First, let's talk about the event that we just got. It's like our standard event that we always have gotten in the past. No different than that. The only difference I'm seeing is they didn't give us a 4-star this time. They gave us a 3-star. And if we scroll down, it's just like all the other standard events that we have gotten. Ascend the weapon, more medals. Now, this is the 3-star they gave us for free, which is F66X. And you'll be able to buy her in the exchange shop. Just like all the other events, ascend the weapons that come in with the event and get more medals. The ones from the banner will always give 15 medals at max ascension. But unless you're paid to win, you're not going to be able to do that, because you're going to have to do a ton of summons to be able to max ascend the character right now, currently where the game is. So the character in the new banner is O63Y. And scrolling down, it's just like every other standard event. So let's pull up the shop and let's talk about it. I haven't looked at any of it yet. I was finishing up my arena video and I noticed that the event was live in the game. So here it is, the new event, Coffin of Repose. I haven't touched it yet, like I said, but if we click on it, it'll pull up all the bonus details. Like always, click bonus details. Again, attack up by 50% when you use the characters. Get the weapons or the character that comes with the weapon in the current new banners that just came into the game, and that will always give you more medals as you ascend that weapon. The character never gives you medals, only the weapons give you the extra medal drop. Characters will only give you the extra attack bonus, which really isn't needed because these events really aren't hard. They're really easy to clear as far as building a team goes. But of course, you do want to get as many medals as possible, because that's always going to make your grinding more efficient. But like me, just like the last event, I'm not willing to summon on these new banners. My motto is no booty, no build. So once again, I won't be summoning on this banner. That doesn't mean you shouldn't, especially if you like the character and you want to use the character, whatever it is. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Just like Griff, I didn't go for him necessarily, but it doesn't mean you guys shouldn't, because Griff really is a top tier endgame character from what I'm hearing. So again, just like all the other events, set up exactly the same. Let's check out the exchange shop and see if they added anything new. So now another thing that came in with this game is the new Mama medals. These are called Term Mama medals. These are separate from the other Mama medals, so just keep that in mind. They're not the same, and this has a totally different shop tied to it. If we look here, you'll see we have 2 shops now. So you have the green medals and then you have the blue medals. So if we look at the medals and we look at the bottom where the date is, just like the events, it has a duration. So this one is over on the 11th, and then the green medals are over on the 16th. So just like everything else in the game, it has an expiration date. It seems the way they're going to change the Mama shop is just by refreshing it at the end of the duration. So every month or so, we're going to have a new Mama medal shop, which is totally fine. It would be the same thing as just refreshing this shop and using the same medals. I guess they wanted to spice things up a little bit. So going back to the new shop, again, there's no 4-star character in this one. We're only getting a 3-star weapon and a 3-star character. No big deal. They've already given us so many free 4-star characters, and they give us free Frio, so we can't be mad about this. It is what it is. And then everything else is the exact same as all the other events we've had currently. I would recommend you guys finishing out the events you haven't finished yet. I over-farmed this one a little bit, the Sunset Port, but being that this one was going first, I focused on this one, and then I look at the dates, and whatever one goes next, then I focus on that one. And I'll keep doing that. I'll always focus on the one that's going to go away first. This way I can clear it and then move on to the next one. Don't get overwhelmed by it. You have more than enough time to finish all these events. Even still now, if you haven't finished any of these events outside of the Sunset, because the Sunset one was really quick. So if you didn't finish this one, get on it. It's gone on the 3rd. You have 2 more days left. Everything in this game is set up to be a grind. So get on it, get grinding. You know that's why you love the game just like me. That's one of the main reasons I love Nier Reincarnation, is because I love the grind. I've always been that way. It's the reason I liked Raid Shadow Legends and all those other gacha games, Summoner's War, because I love grinding. And this game delivers that perfectly, because it is a grind from top to bottom. There's nothing in this game that I don't think is a grind, and I think that's what keeps me so attached to it. Just like all the other events, buy the character first. That's going to give you the weapon. Then buy out the weapon. Then you'll have a boost in your medals. After that, it's up to you if you want to summon on a new banner or not. But let's talk about the banner and see if it's even worth summoning on, even if you wanted to just summon on it without getting the bonus medals. But the one good thing is, if you do summon on this and you get the character, you will get bonus medals in that event. Now, I do want to let you guys know that I finished the summer event without any bonus medals. I think I had 5 or 10 bonus medals, and I finished it no problem. And yes, I do spend a little bit of money, but money didn't really come into it because I was able to finish it just with the free stamina that I got from the game. So with that in mind, you can finish any of these events without spending money on these banners. So if you don't like the character, don't feel forced to summon. You don't have to. Just grind the event early on so you can finish it before that date is up. If you wait to the last minute, of course, you're going to be on that serious grind and you might not finish it. But if you do a little bit every day and just get it done, you really don't need any of these extra weapons or characters from these banners to finish the event. You can finish it no problem just by putting the time in where it's needed. So here we go. We got 06X3Y. Now this is a paid banner just like the Abstract Griff banner. They have a paid banner and a regular banner. Now this isn't necessarily guaranteed because you could do all 5 of these summons and not get a 4-star, guys. It's probably not common, but it does happen. A few people have told me that they didn't get a 4-star summoning on this banner. You could end up doing this and not get him. So just bear that in mind. But the one good thing is the pity does share between both banners. So even if you do the 5 temples here and you don't get him, your pity will be shared to this banner so you can continue summoning on this banner. But again, that's going to cost a ton of money. So make sure you really want this character before you go all in trying to get him. So let's talk about him and see if he's even worth summoning for. So we got Power Swing, deals 130% damage to one enemy 4 times, critical damage increased by 40%. I really like that. I like anything that boosts damage, you guys know that. Breaks defense and boosts damage. That's me. I love it. We have attack up by 25%. And then we have fatal critical hit damage up by 30% for 60 seconds. So this dude is boosting crit damage. He seems like he's going to be a massive damage dealer. Let's see his weapon. I really like the looks of it. Deals 65% damage to one enemy 3 times and increase all allies attack by 20%. Deal 45% damage to one enemy 4 times and increase your agility by 10%. So a good arena weapon with the agility boosts. Attack up by 15%. And then we have critical hit up by 20%. So between the character and the weapon, he's boosting a ton of critical damage. So if you stack crit rate on him, this man is going to be dishing out the damage, it seems. Now, looking at him and looking at Abstract Griff, if you ask me personally, I would rather have Abstract Griff. That's just me. Just my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have Griff or would you rather have the Fractured Prisoner? I think, hands down, Griff is a better character. I'm not saying that this is a bad character. He probably will do a ton of damage and will be really good for PvP content because of the amount of damage this man is going to do. But if you compare him to A2 and 2B, which most of us probably already have, I don't think he's worth spending the money on. You're better off saving your gems, waiting for the next one, or summoning for Griff. But I would hard skip on this one, I have to say. If I were to do any kind of summoning right now outside of the box or outside of what I want to summon for, it would definitely be for Griff. Not for my man 063Y or whatever those numbers are. I'm going to keep messing it up. But then we also have the Phoenix Dagger, which also comes in this banner. So we have deals 100% damage to one enemy 5 times. Deals 45% damage to one enemy 4 times and increases all allies' agility by 7% for 10 seconds. And remember, these stats are maxed. Whenever you look at a banner, it's level 15. Then we have Shiny Knuckles. 45% damage to a single enemy 4 times. Also has a 100% chance to inflict burn for 3 turns. Now, I don't have much experience with burn myself. Let me know in the comments how good burn is, guys. I'm not really too sure how good it's going to be in Nier Reincarnation. I don't think it's going to be that great in PvP because, again, PvP is going to come down to who does the most damage. And I've cleared all the content in the game without burn. So let me know, guys, is burn worth it? I really don't know at this point. I would like to get them just to do some testing with that burn. And then for the second skill, we have 50% damage to one enemy 3 times and recover 10% of your HP. So it's doing burn, recovering HP, and then we have attack up by 12%, and we have agility up by 8%. So it seems like a good mix. There's a lot going on with this weapon. I don't think you absolutely need it. If you pull it, it would be fun to mess around with the burn. Definitely wouldn't go out of my way to get it, though, that's for sure. You can keep your Shiny Knuckles. No, I'm just kidding. They're not terrible. I just don't think you want to go out of your way to summon them. So I think that's everything in the featured banner. So those are the 4 stars you will be getting. Most likely, if you decide to summon for the Fractured Prisoner, at least along the way. If you haven't gotten Abstract Griff yet and you don't have the motto, no booty, no build, and you were to go for one of them, I would definitely recommend you going for Abstract Griff. That's just my opinion. I do think he's a way better character, especially late game, just from what I'm seeing and hearing from the JP players. But if I were to go for either one of them, it would definitely be my man, Abstract Griff. Honestly, for me, though, I'm hard passing on both of them, because I know in the future we're going to get better banners, better characters. In games like this, it's always going to get better. There's always going to be new characters that are going to be a little bit better than the last one. That's how these games make their money, of course. We know that. Because looking at the older banners in the game that we already have, the collab banner, the 2P banner, the new banner with Noelle and Gale, I would much rather try to get Gale and try to get Ascensions on my Noelle then completely go offhand and start summoning for a new character that I probably won't be able to ascend anyway anytime soon. So he'll most likely be sitting in my storage anyways. Like I always tell you guys, if I'm not going to go all in and go all the way to the pity to get the character that I'm looking for, I'm going to skip that banner just like the summer banner, because at the end of the day, it's most likely not going to be worth it for you. And even if you get just one of those characters, like I said, it's going to be sitting in your storage anyways, collecting dust until you're able to ascend it. And I'm sure, just like me, you have a bunch of other characters that you want to ascend first, as in 2P, A2, any other character you might have picked up along the way. You're most likely going to want to put your books into that character before you put it into Griff or the new Fractured Prisoner. So I always look at it like that. If I'm not going to go all the way to the end, I'm not going to summon for that character, no matter how good that character may be, because I already have so many 4 stars sitting in my storage that I can't build because I can't ascend them. I can't even ascend them once just to make them usable. So to start summoning for new characters, unless I really, really want that character, it just wouldn't be worth it. That's the way I always kind of break down the banner when I look at it. Now, if you look at something like Abstract Griff, you could argue that because he is a really good late game character. So it might be in your best interest to maybe do a couple temples and see if you can't get him. But again, that's going to be totally up to you. I just don't do it because I know how this game is and how my RNG is. And most of the time, if I don't go all the way to the pity, I don't get the character that I'm looking for. So I just leave it alone and I summon on my collab banner. We're at 150, 50 more, and I can pity out my 2B or A2. I'll probably pity out 2B because I don't even have one ascension on her yet. And again, that goes back to RNG and not getting what I want. I've done 3 pities on this banner already, and I still don't have a second 2B. I have 3 9S's and 2 A2s, but only 1 single 2B. So again, I would much rather put my gems into this pity and finish it out before I start worrying about anything else. And if you're free to play, I'm sure you completely understand what I'm saying. If you're paid to win, you're probably like, nah, go for it. Complete the collection. I get it. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't spend a lot of money. I spend a little bit of money, but the money I do spend, I like to make sure it's going to progress my account in the right way. That's just the way I look at it. I'm not just going to throw money just to get a character that's going to sit in my storage. Anyways, I've been a collector in almost every gacha game I played, but I've learned that being a collector is not a good thing for your wallet. So I learned to leave it alone. If I'm not going to use the character, I'm not going to go for the character. Let's do a 10 pull to wrap this one up and see if we can't get lucky. My last 5 10 pulls, I have gotten nothing. I haven't even gotten a 1 4-star. We did them on Twitch last night or the night before last night. We did 5 10 pulls. I didn't even get a purple. So hopefully this will be our purple. I am due a purple at this point. Come on, this will be 60 summons without a purple if we don't get one. I'll be heartbroken. But again, it goes back to RNG, and like I always tell you guys, if you're not going to go all the way in on a banner, it usually isn't worth it. Most of the time, you're going to have to go to the pity anyways. And again, this is 60 summons, 1 gold. It couldn't get any worse than that. What a way to wrap this video up. But I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below and let me know what you're thinking about this new event. All of the stuff that just came into Nier, the PvP. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so comment down below. Thank you guys so much for the support here on YouTube. We're so close to 4,000 subs. Once we reach it, we'll start another sub celebration. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are always linked down below. 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. If you want to be part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all just do is sub to the channel, like and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you into the random giveaway. I truly do love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.